Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Noah Kellman, and today we're talking about reharmonization formulas and techniques. I'm really excited to share these with you because they're going to help you a lot in modernizing your chord progressions and being able to actually do real-time reharmonization on the spot to really just give people ear candy for their ears. And I'm also super excited because today, with the release of this video, I'm also releasing my reharmonization and resolution formula course. So if you're interested in checking that out, it is in the description. I actually take you through lots of different gorgeous resolutions, reharmonization exercises, chord substitution formulas, and more in the course. I think it's gonna really help you sound fantastic when you're playing different chord progressions. So if you're interested, link is in the description. It is discounted for a limited time. Make sure you take advantage of that starting discount because the price is gonna go up very soon. And also, thank you so much for your support. Every single sale goes to helping me make more content like this on YouTube for the channel. All right, with all that said, let's dive right in. So let's start out with an exercise I might have actually shown you before, but I wanna go further with it today. So the exercise is this. We're going to always keep our top note the same, but then what we're gonna do is we're actually going to take our bass line and move it up and down, and what we have to do is find a chord that works in every single situation. So if we're taking G as our top note, and we're taking E as our starting bottom chord here, we can start with whatever chord we want that works, right? We could also do E minor 11, we could do this C major sus2 over E. We could do, what else could we do here? We could do E7, sharp 9, sharp 5, right? So we have different options. Melody note's gonna stay the same, and what we're gonna do is move up a half step, and we wanna find a chord that works every single time we move the bass line up a half step. We might even wanna try some different options, just see if we can come up with different chords. And then we're gonna keep going up. And what we wanna do is get really good at doing this quickly. And that would be ascending in half steps. Now we're gonna go actually down. And you might find you fall into kind of patterns of the chords you use. That's okay. It's kind of cool to also see if you can come up with other options, right? Sometimes that's helpful. That's kind of an interesting one. Maybe I'll stick here until I find one I like. And then let's see, I think last time I did major here. Let's see if we can come up with something else. Nice diminished. Here I usually do a flat 9. This is a really tricky one. Dominant 7 with a flat 9. Let's see if we can come up with something else. How about this? I love that sound. It's kind of E minor over F sharp. Resolves nicely. We can just keep going on and on and on. This exercise is so useful when you get the hang of it. And of course, then we want to actually try a different melody note because our voicings can translate to different keys, but only if we practice that. So let's see what we come up with now just by shifting a half step. So this is already gonna make this exercise way trickier. You think like, oh, I got this down because I can do it with the G on top. Let's see what happens with an A flat on top. So let's start here. Oh, okay, E. So you can also kind of make this a little bit melodic or interesting by making it a progression. So what if we do kind of a 6/8 feel here? And we can also go down. So working on this in basically every different melody note is really tricky. But so far, all we've done is change the melody note. But I'm gonna actually raise you one further. What if we also change the pattern in the bass line? So what we can do is actually now, instead of going half steps, we're gonna go whole steps. But of course, you can do all sorts of different patterns, and that's one of the things we actually go through together in the Reharm course. Again, link in the description. On a discounted starter early bird price, make sure you check that out. So let's actually try one that's just whole steps now. We can start with D flat. Now, I think one of the really interesting things about this is that it can really lead us to some beautiful compositional ideas. It also really reveals what's going on in terms of our real voicing capacity. Do we really have our voicings mastered? Is our ear to the point where we can hear how immediately a top note works with a bass note? This exercise is going to reveal all of that to you, and it's going to show you where your holes are. So if your hole is that you don't really have access to your voicings in all keys, then I recommend you check out some of my videos on how you can truly master a voicing. We can do intervallic voicing mastery, or sometimes called, I believe, chordal planing, which I think is a really, really great technique of just moving a voicing around in different intervals, right? If the hole is actually in your ear, what I recommend is taking a voicing and singing it, right? So you can actually sing the bass note and the top note. 1 flat 7, right? And then sing through the voicing. Let's say 1 5 9 flat 3 11 flat 7. And if you do the numbers as you sing it, that's going to make you so much quicker with the numbers as well. So use these reharm exercises to figure out where the holes are in your playing. All right, everybody, that's all I have for you today. Just wanted to give you some really useful reharmonization techniques that you can use here to really practice getting reharmonization under your fingers, but also into your mind. Again, if you want to take a much deeper dive, learn a ton of different formulas for this, well, I broke it down into a very easy to learn method in my new Reharm and Resolution Formulas course. Check it out in the description. Again, it's discounted for a limited time only for early bird special. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you got a lot out of this video. And if you're new to the channel, consider hitting subscribe and the little bell to turn on notifications, because I've got videos like this rolling out almost every single week of the year, if not every single week of the year. All right, thank you so much, and I'll see you at the next video.